Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Golden crust. Lovely, lovely. How do you cook a frozen pizza in a toaster oven? It's almost the same as doing it in your oven, but not quite. I'm Cliff, this is The Dude Cooks, and we are quite obviously at the shop. And today, I'm cooking up a quick pizza because I'm hungry. And we don't have an oven here, we just have the toaster oven. This poorly maintained new wave toaster oven has served me well for many years now. And tonight we're going to use it to make a lovely pizza. First thing, you gotta get it hot. This oven actually has a pizza setting right there, and that's going to tell you it's ready. Now, it also has a fan. This is something that you're going to want to turn off if your unit has that. If you don't, what can happen is the top of the pizza can sometimes cook a little too fast and your cheese will get all nasty and burned before the pizza is actually done on the bottom and on the inside. So turn that fan off. You're also going to want to drop the rack down to the bottom so that all the heat's coming up and cooking the crust before the top gets burnt. Important points. That done. When it beeps and says that it is ready, it is not. Give it another 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to get really thoroughly hot. They like to lie and say they're hot enough when they're not. Now, one thing you can do to try and get this to be a crispier crust is actually come in here and punch a few holes in the crust. Don't kill it or anything, but this will help let steam out of this crust as it's cooking. And if you do it with all the plastic still on, you don't lose any toppings. No one wants to lose any toppings, especially for what you pay for these things anymore. All right, we slide that right in there on that rack. Lost a piece. And don't hate, the oven's dirty. Gets used a lot. We wait about 10 minutes before we turn it around. And it is time. Halfway through, we're gonna check out this pizza. There we go. Looking pretty good. Give it a little quick turn. Make sure she cooks even. You hear that, you can hear it getting crispy on the bottom. Back in you go. There's 6 to 8 more minutes and dinner will be served in glorious fashion here in the shop. The beep of the toaster oven has signaled that cooking is done. Let's see how we did. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Golden crust. Lovely, lovely. Do you have a light on this thing? There's a light. Look at that. I may have left it in 2 minutes too long. That's why it's a little overdone on the corners. But that's on me, not on the toaster oven. I get busy watching anime. What can I say? Got to get that pizza out and have dinner. Plates are at a premium here at the shop. So look at that. The box doubles as the serving tray. While it is the shop, I do have a pizza cutter amongst all the other tools that are here. So how did we do? Now let's remember this is cheap frozen pizza. So the bar is very low. Let's take a look at that underside. Look at that nice crust. It actually isn't floppy, which is a problem a lot of times when you get pizzas. I know I like my Papa Murphy's pizzas, but they put them on that paper tray. And when you bake them, they're still floppy in the middle. They're gross. I don't like it. Ventilate your trays, Papa Murphy's. I'm serious. But I think that is a pretty well cooked frozen pizza right out of my toaster oven. I'm kind of a fan of toaster ovens, so, all right. Well, I'm Cliff. This is The Dude Cooks, and, you know, don't overlook your toaster oven. It really is a very versatile and handy tool, even if you have a full kitchen. All right, I'm gonna sit down, watch some more anime, and eat my pizza. And that's hot.